A Reuters study of industry statistics indicates that Tesla, which was once among the greatest financial losers in the car industry, has surpassed most of its main competitors in terms of profit per vehicle over the last 12 months. Greetings and welcome to my channel, where I talk about all things Tesla and electric cars. I'll reveal Tesla's hidden weapon in today's video, which will help it beat the competition and raise stock prices. No, it's not Elon Musk, even though he plays a big role in it. It's something you might not be familiar with, but it has a big impact on Tesla's cost savings and production efficiency. We call it the Giga Press. That will come up in a moment. In the third quarter of 2022, Tesla made $15,653 in gross profit per vehicle, which is more than twice as much as Volkswagen AG, 4 times that of Toyota Motor Corp, and 5 times that of Ford Motor Company, according to reports from Reuters. For the most part of this year, Tesla has quickly increased the cost of some of its best-selling cars, such as the Model Y SUV. Due to shortages of semiconductors and other resources, the auto industry was able to focus on higher-margin models and declare stable earnings despite a sharp decline in sales volumes. With its decision to revert to its original plan and use its production cost advantage for price reductions, Tesla has called into doubt the profit over volume strategies that well-known manufacturers, such as General Motors, have followed since the 2008 financial crisis and have relied more on during the pandemic. In order to reduce production costs, the company has made major investments in state-of-the-art manufacturing techniques. For example, it has employed massive casting machines known as Giga Presses, which were originally made by Idra Group for Tesla, to replace tiny metal parts with larger castings. Tesla standardized its car designs and pushed for the production of batteries and other supply chain components in order to achieve economies of scale. They had long had the notion of employing presses to manufacture auto parts on a massive scale. According to reports made by former Tesla employee Jerome Gillen in 2019, Tesla Grumman Automation was working on a massive machine that would make full-size cars similarly to how miniature cars are created. Their goal was to outsmart the German automakers at their own game. In order to cast the rear chassis and crash rails of the Tesla Model Y as a single unit, Tesla bought the 2 biggest casting machines in the world in April 2020. Elon Musk said in January 2021 that a casting machine capable of producing over 8,000 tons of force, 80,000 kilonewtons, would be used to make the back chassis of the Tesla Cybertruck. The first 8,000-ton die machine was ordered from Idra Group in Italy on March 16, 2021. As of 2021, Tesla had foundations for numerous additional GigaPress units installed in addition to 5 casting machines at Giga Shanghai, 2 at the Tesla factory in California, 2 at Giga Berlin, and 2 at Giga Texas. In May and June of 2022, Idra put together a 9,000 tons force, 88,000 kilonewtons, Giga Press. What is a Giga Press, then? The Giga Press is a massive device that can cast large portions of an automobile's body into one piece instead of needing to fuse multiple smaller ones together. Tesla has made significant investments in its Giga Press and will keep doing so. However, are those enormous machines a competitive advantage? And if so, to what extent? Given that Tesla is renowned for its extraordinary feats, it is not surprised that the Giga Press may be found in its plants. The Giga Press, which is 64 feet long, 17 feet wide, and 23 feet tall, is the largest high-pressure die casting machine in the world. It has a clamping force of 6,000 tons and weighs about 410 tons. It is capable of producing objects up to 104 kilograms in weight and 2.5 square meters in surface area. The following is the procedure for die casting. Aluminum ingots and offcuts are melted to a liquid state at 850 degrees Celsius in a melting oven that runs on natural gas. Slag in the form of aluminum oxide is manually scraped from the surface for Tesla's Giga Press-based casting operation. The leftover liquid metal is then fed through heated pipes to an enclosed warming oven that operates at 750 to 850 degrees Celsius, heated by 400 kilowatts. The molten aluminum is surrounded by a nitrogen gas tank blanket that is constantly circulating to keep the temperature constant and stop the formation of oxides. An exact amount of molten metal is supplied into the Gigapress's casting chamber at 750 degrees Celsius from a holding oven. The metal is then pressed into the mold using a high-speed plunger and an additional 8 milliliters of lubricant at 400 degrees Celsius. The raw casting is removed after the mold is opened. After the casting has been removed by a robot, it is cooled from 400 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius in a quenching tank. The approximate margins are machine trimmed, laser trimmed, drilled for fittings, and computer measured for accuracy. An X-ray is also used to check the interior structure. In just a few minutes, an accurate, lightweight, and robust single-piece casting is produced. Why does Tesla care about the Gigapress? The rear underbody of the Model Y, which was previously made up of 70 separate parts that needed to be stamped, welded, and assembled, is now being produced by Tesla using the Gigapress. By using the Gigapress, Tesla can reduce the quantity of parts to one, saving resources, money, and time. This simplifies the engineering, quality control, logistics, and design of the automobile. According to Tesla, employing the Gigapress will reduce the rear underbody's weight by 10%, save expenses by 20%, and speed up production by 30%. This translates into significant improvements in Tesla's productivity, profitability, and efficiency. Tesla plans to use the Gigapress for the front underbody and structural battery pack, among other parts of its cars. The structural battery pack, which integrates the battery cells into the car's chassis instead of needing a separate battery module, is another innovation from Tesla. Stiffness and safety would rise and the weight would decrease. While not the only automaker using die casting equipment, Tesla is the only one using such large ones. The majority of other automakers use smaller equipment that can create tiny parts that still need to be assembled and welded. The benefit of Tesla is that it can increase production with fewer machines and a lower level of complexity. What impact does the Gigapress have on stock prices and competitors of Tesla? Tesla has a number of advantages over its rivals thanks to its utilization of the Gigapress. First off, compared to competitors that still use antiquated techniques, Tesla will be able to fulfill the growing demand for its vehicles more quickly and easily since it can produce more vehicles with fewer resources and quicker turnaround times. Second, it enables Tesla to minimize production costs while raising profit margins. This implies that Tesla can choose to use the savings to lower costs for its customers or to fund R&D for the addition of new features and technology. Thirdly, it reinforces Tesla's position as a leader in innovation and technology, which will help the company draw in more clients looking for cutting-edge goods and services, as well as investors looking for long-term growth potential. These factors support Tesla's stock price increase and market performance. With the stock price increase of over 1,000% over the previous 5 years, Tesla has become one of the most valuable companies in the world. By December 2021, the combined market value of Tesla, Volkswagen, and General Motors was greater than that of Toyota. It's no longer secret what Tesla's secret weapon is. Tesla is undoubtedly leading the electric car revolution and isn't afraid to question the status quo. By surpassing its competitors, Tesla is opening up new markets and opportunities for both itself and other parties. However, analysts caution that there may soon be more supply than demand for EVs on the global